International MI, we're going to do a quick recap of reaching Hispanic and Latino Millennial consumers. So Hispanic and Latino Millennials are one of the fastest growing demographics in the US. So they're going to be key when you think about client base and the kinds of consumers that you're marketing your product to. First, we're going to talk a little bit about their ideologies and how they're different from traditional American concepts and values. Hispanic versus general marketing, there is a conflicting ethos there. Hispanic people are generally more collectivist, which means that they value the community, and a lot of their decisions are made around the community. They have a very balanced work ethic where they value the work-life balance and make a lot of time for family and friends. Traditional American ideology is they value success and hard work, long hours, things like that. Not necessarily less concerned with family, but less focused on family when it comes to day-to-day values. They are more self-made. They're very individualist when you think of like the American who built their own empire, the self-made millionaire, things like that, where they got to the top purely on their hard work versus using the strengths of their community. So you'll want to think about that when you're making marketing materials, what words you choose. Images of a family sitting around a table are going to be more powerful with the Hispanic community versus someone jogging down the street by themselves. Hispanic households are generally larger than non-Hispanic households, so that gives them a larger buying power. Almost 60% of Hispanics are millennial or younger and are predominantly bilingual. So this just shows that the next consumer that's going to be buying homes are going to be young millennials, and they're generally going to be bilingual. The Hispanic millennial financial outlook is that they are generally a little bit more pragmatic. They're not quite as impulsive with their money. They're more interested in investing, making smarter financial decisions. They are more likely to value banks that care about the community, that are innovative and that provide straightforward answers. This means that they are going to care more about the reputation and the accountability of a financial institution than the success rate or the rates even. This is an opportunity for you to be a financial expert then and guide Hispanic millennials who are thinking about buying a home. If they're looking to these institutions for guidance and for expertise, and as someone that they can trust, you can hold financial literacy events and seminars and things like that and give them lots of tips to let them know that you're an expert, that you can be trusted in their community, and you're going to help them make that decision of buying a home. They're mobile-minded. Hispanic millennials are 50% more likely to talk about brands on social media versus 20% of the non-Hispanic millennial. So this is a network for you. This is your chance to use them as an influencer and as an advocate. They have a great experience with you. They're going to share that on social media. They're going to tag you in their posts maybe, and they're going to share your experience with their friends and family and maybe get some referrals for you. They share content on social media 5 times more often than non-Hispanics. That is really going to be a great tool for you in terms of connecting with the demographic. So let's talk a little bit about a couple of strategy tips. So you want to target this segment early and often, as they provide a great lifetime value and clear ROI to brands that connect with them. So you want to start helping them build a smart financial future and mindset when it comes to thinking about saving, building credit and things like that. And then they're going to remember that. Like I said, they really value relationships. So if you build that connection early, even if they're not thinking about buying a home, later on, maybe they're going to tell their parents and they're going to use you to buy a home, or they're going to come to you when they're looking to buy a home down the road. They'll stick with you if you provide them a great customer experience. Engage with them in a bilingual manner with cultural relevance and consideration. So think about using a translator or a translating service if you don't speak Spanish, but also think about translating culturally, not just literally. Don't use Google Translate and things like that. Think about it as a whole translation concept versus just translating word for word. They will share and be an advocate for you if you give them the tools and experiences to do so. Promote Latino-centric causes. Millennials as a whole are very socially impact-minded, and if you choose a Latino brand or cause, that's going to resonate even more. And then finally, hold seminars on financial literacy trainings to show that you are a leader in your community, that you care about your community, and you want them to succeed. And think about maybe bringing a bilingual rep with you to represent you as someone who cares about the Hispanic community if you don't speak Spanish yourself. That's going to go a long way And these are just some tips that can really connect you with the young millennial Hispanic demographic that is quickly becoming one of the largest demographics of home buyers in the United States.